it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Throw It Together Thursday. So as you can see, I am clearly not at home. I am actually on my honeymoon still in Hawaii. So the island behind me right here, that's actually Molokai. I'm on Maui right now with Brendan, and Mom is being pseudo here by standing in front of a Hawaii poster. So we have Throw It Together Thursday for you today. We hope you enjoy it, and here we go.
Hello everybody and welcome to Throw It Together Thursday. Today we are going to be doing offsetting paper, swinging banners, and shaker windows made with a page protector. So I'm going to get started, and the first thing we will be doing is doing our offsetting paper. So we are going to be using our Slimline cards today to do our offsetting paper. I have here, I cut out of White Daisy, a 3.5 by 8.5 piece because I am going to lay that on top of our card once we do the offsetting paper technique. I also have another piece of White Daisy that is 8.5 by 4 inches. And this is the piece that we are going to be inking up and cutting into strips. I'm going to be using today our Lemonade, Canary, Sundance, and Nectarine inks, and also our sponge, which I cut into 4 pieces. So let's get started. All right, so we have our paper inked up, and now we need to cut it into 1/2-inch strips. So I'm just going to put the ink off to the side, and we will get started with that. So here we have our White Daisy piece that has been inked up, and now we will be cutting it into 1/2-inch strips. I'll be using my aluminum cut rail paper trimmer to do this. And so since this was 8.5, my first cut is going to be at 8, and then I'll be doing 1/2-inch cuts after that. And you want to make sure that you try to keep it keep it in order so that the design comes out when we put it on the other piece of paper. Now all of our strips are cut, and we are going to bring back that 3.5 by 8.5 piece, and we are going to adhere these on to the paper. I'm just going to bring my Versamat here, and I'm going to be using our adhesive runner. Our adhesive runner has little dots so that if anything goes over the paper, it's not going to it won't stick to anything that's not the paper. But these strips are 1/2 inch thick, so I shouldn't have any problems. I am going to start attaching from the left, and I'm going to go to the right. And when I'm starting, I'm just going to put this, basically, I'm going to center this. And I know that it's longer than the 3.5 inches, but we want that so when we're finished, we could cut the pieces off. Now we have our offsetting the paper is done, and we just have to take our scissors and snip the extra pieces off. So I'm just going to turn it to the back, and all right, so now we have our paper to put onto our card. But first we have to do our shaker window made with our page protector. So what you need is a page protector, 3D foam tape, the thicker 3D foam tape, and the one that's wider. And you need some confetti to put into the shaker window. So we're going to be using our flower confetti. The first thing we have to do is cut our page protector. and we are going to have to cut it so that it is 3.5 by 8.5. I'm going to start by cutting off the end seam here. We are actually going to need our swinging banner before we complete this, but I'm just going to do the process here until we have to put the protector on top. You take your 3D foam tape and you're going to put it along the edge of your paper. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these pieces off to the side, and this little piece of paper does not want to go away. And we're going to come and create our swinging banner. I used the pennant banner alphabet Stampin' Thin Cuts to cut out Happy Birthday, and I cut it out in our paprika cardstock, and then I stamped the letters in toffee. We are going to need our silver embellishing thread, or any kind of thread that you would like to use, and we are going to need also our foam tape. I am using the thin 3D foam tape, only the thicker version, but the thin tape, because we used the thick for the shaker card. I don't want to use thick again because if I don't want to make the envelope too fat. So we're just going to make the swinging banner with our thin 3D foam tape. And we're going to get started. So let's go. All right, so there we have our happy birthday banner. And now we are going to attach it to our shaker part. Okay, so now we have to put together our shaker part of our card. So I have the happy birthday banner here. I have the makings for our shaker card. I have the shaker window, which we made. And I also have a piece of paprika cardstock, which I cut at the 8.5 by 3.5, and then I made a 1/2 inch frame all around it so that when we put our card together, this will be the finishing touch. We are going to start by actually taking the happy birthday banner, and we are going to attach it so it's swinging onto our banner here, our frame. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually flip this over again. The happy birthday, I'm going to flip over again. So let me get the frame down here. I'm going to flip that down. And then I am going to take it, and this is a little bit harder than it normally is to just make the banners, only because this is just the frame. So I'm just going to take it and see how it looks. That's basically the way I want it, so I'm going to flip it back again. Oops. All right, you know what? I'm going to do one side at a time. And what I am going to do is I'm going to take a glue dot, a mini glue dot, and I'm going to attach it to, our embossing thread. And I just attached it to the back of our frame. And now our banner is swinging, so that's cool. And I'm just carefully put it off to the side so that it doesn't attach to anything. And now I'm going to take our sequins, our confetti, and then we could take more glue dots and put them around the back of our frame. And now we can attach it to our card base. Line it up with the card. And this one fell down a little bit. The happy birthday fell down a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another glue dot behind and just catch that thread where I want it. And there you have it. So you have a shaker. You do have the shaker and the happy birthday. And that's Throw It Together Thursday.
And that's Throw It Together Thursday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know. But for now, you can pretend you're in paradise with me. And it's actually raining on me right now. And there are the birdies. So there are some palm trees too, just for your viewing purposes. But all right, we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.
Bye. Just tell me, am I looking? Or you can't see me?
No, you're looking. Yes. Stay where you are. Hold on. So this is the mountain of, what did I say it was?
It's the island of Molokai.
That's what I meant. Okay, let's try that again. So the mountain behind me right here is actually Molokai mountain. Oh. Please try again. Okay. So the island.
We up on top. So you take your swing. You take your.
How do I stop recording? Stop.